The 992 GT3 is the first completely new GT3 in 8 years. And while the previous generation is an outstanding car, Porsche found a very long list of items to improve upon, making the latest generation a huge step forward. The biggest mechanical change to the new GT3 is the 911 RSR-derived front wishbone suspension, which improves camber stability and helps maintain the wheel's negative camber orientation, giving the front tires a more significant contact patch throughout the entirety of the suspension travel, and greatly increasing mechanical grip. This is the first time a street-legal 911 has ever utilized double wishbone front suspension. The update required significant modifications to the steering and chassis, and also required the front track to be widened by 1.9 inches. The rear axle is essentially a beefed-up 992 unit, and the rear track has also been widened. All-wheel steering is now standard. Other mechanical changes include larger conventional engine mounts, and the front rotors have been increased to 16.2 inches. The car now features a staggered wheel layout with 20-inch wheels up front that have been widened to 9.5 inches and 21-inch rear wheels that remain the same width. The engine in the new GT3 is the 981 unit, which is derived from the GT3 Cup car. It is a dry sump, 4-liter naturally aspirated flat 6 that features newly updated pistons. Reports of maximum horsepower range from 503 to 510, and Porsche describes it as the most emotional engine they have ever built. One of the most improved areas of the new GT3 is the aerodynamics package. According to Porsche, in the low drag configuration, the car produces 50% more downforce than the last GT3, and in the high downforce setting, it sees a 150% increase in downforce. This is achieved through several measures, and the most obvious one is the redesigned rear wing with swan neck vertical wing supports. This setup helps to reduce drag and provides cleaner airflow. The car also utilizes an adjustable front splitter and adjustable diffusers hidden behind the wheels. And if you look closely at the side view mirrors, you can see a small leading edge that helps to increase airflow. One change that might not be so obvious is the increase of laminar airflow over the rear of the vehicle. The rear spoiler and wing work together to control the direction of airflow, and gone are the twin air scoops in the deck lid. The deletion of these with the introduction of the swan neck vertical wing supports helps to control the speed and turbulence of the airflow as it exits the vehicle, thereby reducing drag. With the PDK, the new GT3 can do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.2 seconds and has a top speed of 197 miles per hour. With the manual transmission, it can do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds and has a top speed of 198 miles per hour. Thanks to an increase in mechanical grip and the improved adjustable aerodynamics, which Porsche claims can produce up to 854 pounds of downforce, the new GT3 can do a complete lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 6 minutes and 59.927 seconds, which is faster than the 918 Spider. The lap numbers can seem a bit convoluted because until recently, lap times used for bragging rights did not include a complete lap of the Nordschleife. So using the old standard, the GT3 can complete a lap in 6 minutes and 55.2 seconds, which is 13 seconds quicker than the previous GT3 and 6 seconds quicker than the GT3 RS. Due to new hardware required to meet increased safety and pollution standards, keeping the weight down was a challenge. In order to reduce weight, Porsche used carbon fiber for the roof, bonnet, engine deck lid, and cross brace. The interior cloth utilizes ultra-lightweight microfiber, and lightweight carpet is also used. In the front there is a super lightweight battery, and there is also a significant reduction in sound deadening throughout the car. And in the engine bay, new conventional engine mounts also help to save weight. Once again, the GT3 will be offering manual and PDK gearboxes. Both transmissions are roughly the same as the previous model, but the PDK is now 40 pounds lighter and uses slightly bigger bearings and a better oiling system, plus a different control module to enable it to work with the 992's new electronic architecture, Sticking to tradition, Porsche keeps an analog tachometer front and center of the new instrument cluster. This is flanked by screens on both sides that allow the user to custom select which information gets displayed, such as tire pressure, water temperature, oil pressure, and fuel level. There is also a GT setting that displays the most relevant information in the screens. The new GT3 is set to begin deliveries this fall, and Porsche is prepared to sell more than any previous generation, so no limits on production are being planned. A Club Sport package will also be available. While pricing has not been announced, it's expected to have a base price of around $150,000, and dealerships can be expected to tack on a large premium for the first year of sales. So while the new GT3 is still ways away, in the meantime, we can look forward to Porsche releasing additional information, photos, and paint colors of this incredible new car. Thanks for checking out this video. For more Porsche content that cannot be found anywhere else, click below to subscribe to this channel.